Welcome back to my channel, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys, for more content like this, guys. This is for educational purpose.
In a trade, and it's actually a sell on NASDAQ. I'm about to explain it to you guys. So this is a very simple thought process. We have a gap, right? We have a resistance area. But what's more important is not that. It is this candlestick formation that we have right here. You can see that we have.
I want to show you something, guys. You see this support and resistance and support. Ne? Esther Olivelity or this graph, it was descending, ne? Downtrend. So we had this trend line here, mark at this point, mark at this point. Then this was a breakout. Guys, I want how to catch these trades, guys. How to catch these trades, guys. And third touch it will break out, and remember we have a gap here. You see, there's a gap there. So after this breakout, his target in 29 levels in fact again a retest. So a retest didn't happen until after these candles, like 1, 2, 3 candles, and then we had this kind of formation, candles, guys. You see, I forgot the name of this candle. So this candle, it means it failed out our touch in this resistance here. So the sellers, they are in control now. So it means more market to retest break and retest, and then the market now it wants to fast. If it was me, negative trade, let me clear this. If it was me, negative sell after immediately this candle I form here, and then on this new current candle, that's why I'm going to enter my sell to this level until this gap, until we close this gap. Then this side will be my TP, take profit. And then from here, that's why I enter my buys. And after confirmation or manipulation, the market's another buy, hoping to go up. This will be my TP again, and then I'm hoping to come to this level, guys, to respect what this 90% rule, guys. The reason why we're at 90% is because it's not guaranteed to
call 15 Ben is back from patrolling. Do you copy?
Understand that. Let's go. Let's see your Esther already.
That bullish candle, indecision candle, and a bearish candle. Right now in the battle of this market, the sellers have won this battle right now. So there's a chance that they're going to drop this market, and this is acting like a magnet, drawing the market towards it. So for that reason, I entered the sell trade right at that spot, and my stop loss right above it. Let's write it down. Yep, just like that, as you can see. It's done with breakfast. It hasn't really dropped off a lot from the level that we left off, but this is quite a movement. So on this trade, I'm actually risking $1,000, but I have 2 trades running, so that is $2,000 to make $5,000. But that's not it. As it progresses, as it drops, I'm literally going to add positions to this trade.
Guys, don't be confused. This is still the same trade, guys. Entirely sell it. Then hope or this is take profit because of this gap, guys.
Selling NASDAQ because of the reason that I told you guys in the morning, right? Remember? Yeah, it's dropping quite nicely right now. I'm having plus 573 pips on each of the trades. Anyway, that's good. That's a good thing. So
guys, do you see how simple is this, guys? Man, come on, guys. Let's into it, guys. Let's focus, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Forex One Way on YouTube, guys. It's for free. Please subscribe, guys. Learn how to trade with us, guys.
Yeah. Everything is just happening in a hurry right now. We've just hit our first take profit on US30, a trade I just dropped right now. As soon as the New York session just opened, you can see we're now up 52, 53 pips, about almost 60 pips. But it's a good trade. That's not even the interesting part, right? It's the analysis that's interesting. The analysis is always the interesting part. Look at what's happening here. We're having a build up right at this area. We're having a build up. I'm expecting it to break out, right? I'm expecting to break out of that zone completely and then branch to the next zone. Why? Because if we're having the buyers and sellers having indecision at a resistance zone, there's a high chance that it will break out. So my stop loss is very tight. I'm not risking a lot on this trade. Very tight stop loss, but then we're riding it with the inner circle right now. TP1 has been smashed. It's a good trade. 70 pips already. That'll be a good trade. Like yesterday, people were laughing when I was saying that I'm really determined to making 20 bands for this week. It's going to happen, actually. We've already made $5,000 for this week alone. Just this week. Yeah. $4,900, as you can see right there, has already been made on this account. And I'm currently running plus $2,500 right now on the remaining trades. I'm also in a sell on NASDAQ, right? I explained to you guys that thing. I've also just added positions to that sell. You can see that, right? I just added positions right over there on the NASDAQ. I'm targeting the gap. Let's see how that goes. So I'm not even stressing, actually. I'm not stressing at all. This is going to be a good trade. I'm just going to let the inner circle know right now that our first take profit has been hit. And we're heading forward to our second take profit for 100 pips. Then hopefully we're going to ride the trade up to the top. Our second take profit has been smashed.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe, guys. I want to say there's no need to battle the mentorship and stuff, guys. As long as you are willing to work hard, as long as you promise yourself to work hard, guys. YouTube has this information like London over Global Z Esther. As long as I got the mentorship, I just watch and learn, guys. For me, Esther and NASDAQ Ninja, they're trading the same thing, using same strategy, guys. That's how I confirm already this information is legit or ganja.
In the evening after the New York session. Then on Thursday, we're just going to have like some funny news during the New York Open. And then also on Friday, we're going to have PMI. So on Thursday and Friday, we're going to see a lot of volatility during the New York session. So I want to be careful when trading that. But you know what we did to the market for this entire week? Absolutely obliterated. And I'm so happy that we managed to catch the movement to the upside. This sell-off that we then saw at the close of the week, that was really crazy. I don't even know what had gotten into all of the charts on the NASDAQ, US30, and also on gold. The market was just falling and going real crazy. Also on US30, notice we had new highs right here. We literally had new highs, and anyone would think that the market wants to retest these highs right at this level, but then it just tanked right back down. But anyway, let's start by talking about the US30. You can already see that it is at a really good trend line, and at that zone, buyers are already stepping in. Notice we had a support area right at this level. So remember, I always say that a setup is disrespected when the market breaks out of two support areas in a row like this one.
And guys, let's watch this. As you can see, this is our support here. The market failed to break this support, and this is our nearest resistance, guys. The market failed to break here, guys. For me, I will wait for breakout from the top side or the downside to enter my trade, guys. And guys, advice for stop funding with $10, guys, because this kind of moves, guys, $10 is just too much, because it will wipe out your $10 and go to your direction, guys. Trust me. Let's continue with this video, guys.
And this one, then the sellers are currently in control of this market. We shouldn't be deceived by the fact that it went to the trend line and rejected. Before we see, or we want to be confident that the buyers have stepped in, we want to see it breaking above that support area again. So for now, we're going to stop and wait for something really nice on US30. First, either we want to see the buyers breaking above this level again, stepping into this zone, then we know that they have come back in power, or for the sellers to do their thing and drop the market to come back to this next support area on US30. That's going to be the simple analysis that we have here. You already know why this is a support area, because this was a previous resistance. We broke out of that.
You see, guys, you have to wait, be patient. This game, like, emanate, hard, but trust me, we are going somewhere.
Resistance, we went up to the top, came back, retested it the first time, went up. Now we can come back and retest it again for the third time. Then we look for buying positions and push up on US30. Simple and straightforward. Let's go on to the NASDAQ. Now I like the NASDAQ. Why? Because this is literally the setup that I always like to see, right? At a support area. Notice NASDAQ is at a really good support area, really good. This area here, you see what it has. It has this type of setup. I don't know if you want to call it a morning star, evening star, whatever, where we have this bearish candle, we have this indecision candle, and then a bullish candle. Normally after we break out of this level here, after we break out of this level, then we're already ready to push up to the top. So this is a simple setup that I have on the NASDAQ actually.
You see, guys, this game is all about waiting, guys. Any breakout is either on the top side or the downside. That's where the market is going, guys. That's where the market is going. We just have to wait for this confirmation only and enter your trade. And if you enter buying from this side, this level, your stop loss, make sure in more hurry, like 50% of that candle you marked, guys. 50% hurry on, like hurry. That's where my stop loss should be. It's either you took a buy or sell, but make sure the stop loss must be at the middle, guys. At the middle of what this box, guys. You understand? Let's go continue. Let's continue, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Free knowledge, free information.
Targeting this level, and then obviously this is going to be very simple. If it plays out the way I'm saying it right now, we're going to write it up just like the way we did in the previous week, right? So we break out of this area, we close above it. The buyers declare their momentum, which they already did at this area. We just want to see them continuing with that movement. Then we get to this level, we break out again, we target these all-time highs. That's the very also simple analysis on the NASDAQ. If you want to see where my trend line is coming from, it's a really solid one that hasn't been broken in a long minute. As you can see, I took it from a previous resistance level that was broken out of, turned into a support. So that is where I started my trend line and then just dragged it up to the top. So it's kind of like, you know, completing this support area, and it's standing, holding the NASDAQ for the now. So if I'm ever looking for buying positions on the NASDAQ, which I will be looking for buying positions, I simply want to see more bullish candles here, and then we dive right into the trade. Then we go over onto our gold chart. Now on gold, I really don't even want to say anything, you know, much other than the fact that if we go on to the daily time frame, we already see that on gold we have a new high, and then the high is kind of like lower than the previous one, right? So in terms of price action, that's already telling us that the sellers are currently in control of this market. If this becomes a little pullback, this is already a swing point. So we have one swing point, another swing point. This movement right here is a seller's market. So if that's the case, then I want to step back and let the sellers do their thing. We might just be falling to these levels. Remember, we haven't retested these zones as we were trading on gold. And also the only hope that gold has right now is this little trend line and this support area. The moment we break out of this area, then we're really shooting down. So for gold, for me on this chart for this current week, I don't think I really want to look for anything of, you know, paramount importance. I mean, that's about it. That is the quick analysis that we had. If it was too fast, I mean, just slow it down a little bit and actually listen to exactly what I was saying. But it's the normal everyday things that I'm always talking about. Bitcoin, if we go over onto the weekly time frame, I was seeing something really nice on the Bitcoin chart. You can clearly see that we have another trend line that is really nice like this. We have a support area that it disrespected. Now it's going back to a trend line. As I can see something like this, it might disrespect this area because it's very obvious for a lot of traders. So it might come here, fake a little, buying something, then break out of it, comes into this support area here, and then eventually buys off of this level. So you might just want to look out for this chart. But other than that, that's about it. Nothing complicated as usual. If you did enjoy this video and you found the breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? With that, it's been Tito, and I'll see you guys in the next lit video. Love you guys.